Hello. Another week of World of Warcraft. We have a lot to talk about today. We'll start talking about it in a few minutes here. Lots to talk about. Some exciting news this week. We're gonna do a pre-patch event. I haven't done it yet. I didn't log in yesterday. I saw a lot of people talking about it. Um, some bugginess maybe. I don't know. The people complaining are the people who always complain about everything. So I'll make my own judgments when I get there. But I don't have high expectations. I'm gonna run through it first on my paladin here, and then maybe switch over to an alt or something to farm gear, unless you can transfer the stuff, which I saw some people saying you could do that. So I'll see how it works when I get there. Try the pre-patch event, gear up my characters that don't have any gears. I'm gonna talk a little bit about. I'll do a little bit about my mage on TBC, and talk about some drama stuff that's still going on, and then of course talk about the big news, which is going to be the timelines coming out tomorrow for both retail and classic timelines coming out tomorrow on like a Blizzard update thing. So that'll be very, very fun to talk about. But we'll give it a few minutes and then we'll start. I probably have a vault to check. There's not going to be anything in it that I want, but... Oh, wait, I should have my Mythic Plus. Did I run Mythic Plus last week? Can't remember. Yeah, because I did some testing. Of course. Oh, wait, I must not have. Or unless this is the week before it, maybe? I might have two vaults in here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Can I get this stuff, or I probably have too much of this? Yeah. Tokens of merit. I don't know how many I have. Let's just get gold. Oh, there they are. Oh, it is a myth piece. Never mind. I thought it wasn't a myth plate piece. Just not what we want. Okay. Fair enough. We'll, of course, go back to doing some vault videos on beginning of season 1 at midnight. Usually do those for like 6 to 10 weeks until my gear is about full. It's fun to still do them too if like you really need a trinket or something, or you really need a weapon. But like if it's like, oh, I really need shoulders, like that's not very exciting. we've gotten through the super coldness so far. We still have a few more really cold days where I'm at, but we'll be back in the 20s at least Fahrenheit, and then we'll looks like the end of February though it's gonna get really cold again. It's the coldest it's been in my area since 1994. So 30 some years. Oldor Atomic gives hero gear in box for completion if anyone needs it. Oh, good point, MDS. Yeah, they really allowed the awards to go high at the end here. That used to be the case all the time. Like I remember the you would get like a heroic piece from doing time walking and stuff just like now. But then they changed that. I get why they did. They changed it because of like it's like a super RNG thing, right? And basically if you rolled like the best in slot heroic trinket and then you would just be way ahead of everyone else or something like that basically. It's like a weird FOMO slash like I don't know, just super slot roll. Because a heroic like if you roll a heroic trinket off Dimensius at the beginning of a patch, I mean, that's pretty dang powerful. And it doesn't really correlate to time walking difficulty, so I get why they did it, but I still think it's cool. So I don't know how to square that. Like, what if it wasn't an RNG piece? What if it was like a specific piece, like boots or like bracers or something, right? Nobody would really care then. Like, ooh, I got my heroic bracers. Or you could choose between like bracers, belt, and cloak or something. That way, people who craft could choose something that they're not crafting. Like you'd just have to have 3 choices of like non-essential items. Something like that maybe could work. Thank you, Zanjutsu, new subscriber to the channel. I got told in my This Week in WoW video I was making somebody dizzy. Cause when I'm like talking, I like to like run around and do like triangles or squares. I said next time I'm gonna do it on my mount. I get that it's probably annoying, but WoW brain. All right, let's start the yapping here. So I'll start off giving like a little update on my mage, on TVC. Might be boring to some people, but I'm having fun with it. So on TVC, I think my mage is 57. He's either 56 and almost 57, or he dinged. Oh, he's almost 57, but I have like 4 quests to turn in. That's what it is. So he's gonna be 57 the next time I log on him. We've been doing some BRD. I did a few runs of BRD. I'm probably gonna try some Blackrock Spire as well to get to 60, and then I'll probably end up farming PvP gear. I mean, I don't really care to do, I guess, like Molten Core. I did get attuned to Molten Core, but I don't really care too much to do that. I guess if like my guild was like, hey, we're just taking people, maybe I would go just to do it. But we'll be dinging 60 soon. I'll probably farm PvP gear over the weekend, and then we'll have we'll be ready to actually step through the dark portal next week. So leveling went really well. I kind of really locked in towards the end and played a little bit more than I would normally. But I was leveling very similar pace to Ozzy Falls, a streamer, and we'd done a few dungeons together and stuff. But I really passed him up a lot because he's taken a bit. He notoriously takes a long time to level, but yeah, I should be probably not tonight, but either tonight or tomorrow I'll probably be 60, hopefully, if things go well. So that's where I'm on the mage. I've been playing that the last 2 days, all off stream and stuff like that, just to make sure we get there. Plus, I knew I was going to be playing retail for however long it takes for me to gear up my character. So that's 1 day or 2 days or whatever, 3 days, however long it takes. And then, so I knew I wouldn't be playing it on stream, so I needed to make sure I got to 60 either way. Some other news. I know, so I make videos sometimes talking about the negative stuff I'm seeing, and like I'll try to be like positive about it, or I'll try to be nuanced about it. And a lot of times I get responses, people saying, well, I don't see any of that stuff. I swear to you, everything I see, everything I'm fed online is the most negative people I've ever seen in my life. And a lot of times you'd be like, well, that just means you like negative things or you search for negative things. But that's really not my personality. I love like positive stories. The few things that I like watch on like reels or whatever, or shorts, it's like people's like trying to be positive and stuff like that. So I don't know why I get fed all this like nasty wow stuff. It's kind of cringe. I don't know. So one in particular, I found this tweet popped up on Twitter, and it was like, it was complaining about the World Soul Saga, how they did the War Within, Midnight, and the Last Titan, like as a saga or whatever. And the tweet was like, yeah, I don't think doing 3 at a time worked. I guess 1 at a time is fine, but definitely never do this again. And this I don't know, smugness of it. I don't know what the word is, but the idea is like, I guess you can announce 1 expansion at a time. So I like quote tweeted that person being like, wow, this person's giving them permission to continue making the game, because 1 expansion at a time is literally just making the game. They're like, I guess you can do that. And it's just like, and I know they probably just aren't intelligent enough to know like what they're saying, but it's just like, that's all this smarmy, passive aggressive, nasty stuff is all I ever see online. It just ticks me off, man. And I see it everywhere. And I'm seeing it a lot for this pre-patch event. It's all the same people though. And so like I block some people. I try to get the heck out of my feed, but even like some people who are normally positive are being all negative, and I don't know. It's weird because you do find the positive comments too. Like a lot of people, if you go to the replies of them, a lot of people are like, it's not that bad. The biggest thing I see is that it's the worst for people who play like 16 hours a day. And I think that's always the case, man. And I think those people just become miserable because if you do anything for like 16 hours a day, and I'm being a little bit facetious with 16 hours. Hey, Mario. But if you do anything for 16 hours a day, you're probably going to start hating it unless it's just literally you just love it and it's like you're in love with it, right? So like, let's say you just loved basketball or soccer or something like that, and you just played it all day. Like, you might not ever get sick of that. There's other things too. Like, if you had tons of disposable income, I know some people who do this. So if you had tons of disposable income and you just like gamble on sports all day, that brings people like real happiness and stuff like that too. Yeah, I'm talking about the pre-patch event. I'm talking about how it's I'm not quite making my point yet, but right now I'm just talking about the people that are like over analyzing it a little bit, I think, because they play too long. Oh, they play too much, essentially. But to get to my point, let's get to my point here. My main point is just that the pre-patch events have never been like these fantastical things. And I at least not that I remember, and I've played every one, I think, pre-patch event. And so I don't ever remember them being fantastic by any means. I remember really liking the Legion one because we went back to the old world or whatever. But like, I remember that one. People complained about that one too. So it doesn't even matter the ones that I liked. Like people still complained about those as well. Um, but like I'm playing the TBC pre-patch and nobody's even doing the pre-patch stuff. Nobody cares about it. Now, yes, it's the third time that this has happened, so we can chalk some of it up to that. But nobody's even doing the pre-patch stuff. Like High Lord Cruel's just running around Hitterlands killing everybody, and nobody's coming to kill him or cares about it whatsoever. So it's like you could say, okay, well, it's not buggy, but it's also nobody's doing it at all. And so I don't know. I don't know what the solution is there, but like I know for me at least in the Wrath of Lich King pre-patch event, I remember thinking it was really cool, like going to Stormwind for me as an Alliance player and stuff. But it was so laggy and so like the server issues were terrible, and so I never even got to actually do anything in it. You think it hurt the hype for Midnight, Mario? I think it's just I just think I don't think the hype exists the same way it used to, because we already know everything about Midnight. The best where you could turn into script. See, I never even got to do it MDS. At least on my server or whatever, that I couldn't even stay logged in, so I didn't even know you could do that in the original Wrath pre-patch. I didn't even get to really participate in it. It was like the server instability was terrible, which was a shame. The TBC pre-patch I didn't do much in initially, but that's just because I was too new of a player still. Like I didn't even know what to do. But like I just don't think hype is the same as it used to be. Like we already know everything about Midnight. We already know what the tier sets look like. We already know what the mount rewards are. We already know what the raids are. We haven't seen we know what some of the bosses are. You know, like everything's already known. So I think that's what kills the hype. Like the pre-patch event is not going to make or break anything. And I still need to judge it myself too. I haven't gone yet, so that's the first thing we're going to do when we get started. Is I'm going to go to the pre-patch event and actually go through it and see what I think of it and compare it to like other ones and stuff like that as well. I haven't even looked at the map yet. I assume in Twilight Highlands. Yeah, there's like a thing here. Twilight Ascension. So I'll have to check that out. But like they could have maybe put some more zones instead of just Twilight Highlands, but for sure. But I'll see. I'll see how good or bad it is for sure. But I just don't like the smarminess of some of the negativity, I guess. I think there's always room to criticize things, but the way people do it is just nasty, I guess. And it just rubs me the wrong way. But that's a lot of what I've been seeing online these past 2 days while I wasn't streaming. Was especially yesterday, with it coming out yesterday. But just other stuff too with add-ons and stuff and that continuing. Yeah, they buffed the rewards from it. I know some people were complaining about that because they'd have to kill too many rares or something. A lot of things too is, so that goes with the whole people who play 16 hours a day, right? They're like, I play 16 hours a day. I should be able to finish this in one day. But it wasn't designed for you to finish it in one day. And they'll never understand that. They'll never understand that the average player doesn't play 16 hours a day. They will never, ever, ever get it. No matter 20 years and they still don't get it. So they'll never get it. They'll always say the same things. But yeah. The other things, the timelines. Let's pull that up actually. Let's go to World of Warcraft. Well, I guess here we go. So they're going to be doing timelines tomorrow. MDS, you actually asked if I was going to stream it. I think I'm not going to stream it because I'd have to go live way too early to stream it. So I'll probably do a video on it and then go live. It's probably what I'll actually do. So I'll watch it, do a video on it, post the video, and then go live at the normal time. Because I'm not going to be able to... I'm just not going to be able to stream at noon tomorrow. It's just not going to work. So that is a good idea to do. I'm just not going to be able to do it. But we're going to be getting these timelines tomorrow. So that's going to be Holly Longdale, Ian's there, YouTube and Twitch channels, Future Holds for Azeroth and more. And we're going to get Classic World of Warcraft timeline, and we're going to get a retail timeline. I get you, Mario, but I'm gonna take a look, and I'm gonna see if there is. I'm gonna see how much validity is there to it, and I'll give my own criticisms if it deserves it too. Um, yeah, they're gonna do a Blizzard update, and it looks like there's gonna be things happening for Overwatch, Diablo, Hearthstone, and more as well. And it's kind of weird because they have BlizzCon later this year, so I thought it was odd that they're doing this, but I guess they probably just have a lot to talk about. And I heard BlizzCon is going to have like a special StarCraft stuff going on, so maybe they want to like get some of this other stuff out because maybe they're going to try to make StarCraft be the big thing of BlizzCon or something like that. But it's I'm excited for the timelines. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago in my This Week in WoW video. I'm like, hey, we should really be getting a timeline about right now. You know, they're back from the holidays. We should probably be getting a timeline, which have been really cool because it's really nice to kind of like schedule out your stuff, right? Like if you're somebody who has limited time to play, it's like, okay, this comes out around this time and I really need to do this. So like a big thing for me was like, okay, Horrific Visions come out around this time. Horrific Visions are very good for videos because people like want guides, people want to know how to do them quickly. And I really like Horrific Visions too. So it's a perfect melding for me where it's something I like to do and it's something that people like to watch. So whenever that can kind of come together, that really is good for me. And so it's like, okay, those come out around then. I need to make sure I have, you know, time to do that, what I need to do during that time of the year or whatever, right? So I love the timelines on a personal level, but it also gives people something to be hyped about. There's usually something on the timeline. You know, speaking of hype, there's usually something on the timeline that it might not get a bunch of hype normally. It might not be something people test on the PTR or test on the beta that much, but they'll see something on the timeline that has them really intrigued and that you're looking forward to or whatever. So I'm super excited for the timelines tomorrow. Obviously, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a video about it as soon as it's done, like probably during lunchtime and stuff. And for me, and then, you know, finish my day and then get on stream at the normal time. But I'm more than looking forward to it. I don't expect there to be anything crazy on there for this year. We're obviously going to see like around when the first patch date is for the expansion. We'll see like around when they're planning to do the first patch. We'll see if there's anything else that's similar to Horrific Visions that they're going to bring back, right? We'll see if there's like, because for the 0.5 patches, right? Because you're going to see at least one 0.5 patch on there. And it could be, let me think. There could be 2.5 patches on there, but I doubt it. But there could be a second 0.5 patch. If they like, I don't know. It probably won't be on there. Like the 1.5 patch probably won't be on there, but it could be. It just depends on how they're planning on staggering out the content, I guess. But for me, it's cool. I want to see it. They, you know, the 0.7 patches, they've added interesting things time to time as well. So there could be something interesting on the 0.7 patch. And so I'll be looking forward to see all those things. I don't think there's going to be anything monumental because the release of Midnight is supposed to be the monumental thing for retail. But we're also going to have a classic timeline as well. So the classic timeline, while not the main thing that I cover here, is going to be extremely intriguing because are they going to hint to Classic Plus on it? That's the huge theory, right? There's going to be a Classic Plus. What is Classic Plus going to be? Nobody knows. But, you know, a lot of people hope it's kind of like similar to the very end of SOD. Like how they made new raids and dungeons or whatever for the very end of SOD, and it was like a lot of people liked them a lot, and it stayed kind of in classic form. So is it going to be that? Is it going to be? Some people have speculated it's going to be like a Wrath of the Lich King continuation. So instead of Cataclysm happening, you have Wrath of the Lich King go into like another different world or something. You know, that's something speculated about because of the China Titan Forge servers, where it's Classic, BC, and Wrath all combined together. So there's a lot of speculation about that as well. And we'll see. You know, we'll see what the idea for Classic Plus is. But as far as the timeline goes, it'll probably only be a hint, right? So what you're actually going to see is you're going to see the patches for the BC. You'll probably see Wrath of Lich King Anniversary Realm on there somewhere. But then we might see, and Zaryu had this idea, and it's the exact same thing I was thinking. I was watching Zaryu when he said this, and it's the exact same thing I thought as well. And it's that there's probably gonna be like maybe like a little plus sign somewhere on the classic timeline, and that'll like signify Classic Plus or something like that. Just something like throw a bone out to the community or something like that. And then I think we'll actually get an announcement at BlizzCon. But I think there will be some sort of a hint or a teaser as to what's going to happen. I bet a lot of gold to my mop guild member that know why announcement, so I'll be poor or rich tomorrow. Yeah, I know there's been some thoughts of there could be a continuation into WOD. I really don't think there will be, but maybe they will. Maybe they're planning on going all the way to Legion, because the theory would be is that they'd go to Legion, and then after Legion, you would basically be a modern character, and then you could just join whatever. Or with WOD being like a time travel expansion, maybe the story is at the end of WOD you time travel forward into retail or something like that, right? So like they could try to make it work, but the idea is that these characters are going to end up on retail, which it both disappoints me and makes me very happy. It disappoints me because I would have played Classic more if I knew my character was eventually going to get to retail and that I would be able to collect the stuff from Classic that I didn't get a chance to collect, like when it was relevant, and bring that to retail and the transmogs to retail and everything like that, right? I wish I would have had any kind of form ahead knowledge of that, but I'd be super excited for the people that did do it and get to bring stuff in. Because, I'm not somebody who hates on other people's successes, basically. So if you did that and you got all that stuff, I'd be like, hey, man, props to you for playing all through Classic and doing that. So who knows if that's what they'll actually do. But I know there's been some theories about that, because where are they going to put the characters? They're not just going to delete your MOP characters, right? People have played from Classic all the way to MOP. They're not just going to delete your characters. So are they going to bring them to retail? Are they going to make like a super server where you just can play like kind of like a Titan Forge server or something, but it's like for MOP and everything, and you can just play on that and do level whatever MOP is, 90, 100 raids, whatever level MOP is. I don't even know. I don't know what they're going to do. But that, there could be hints of that on the Classic timeline as well. So we'll see. And MDS is either going to be broke or rich, depending on that. But I'm super looking forward to it, though, either way. I'm going to be very, very hyped tomorrow. Pretty much no matter what, honestly. Because the thing about things you don't know is they're easy to be hyped about. Whereas what Mario was just saying about not having hype in Midnight, I think it's because everyone already knows kind of what's going on in Midnight, and that's why we're lacking some hype there. And which is what I tried to do in a video, and that video honestly did decently well. But initially, people were just all angry and stuff, but ended up doing okay. But yeah, that's where we are. I think there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't quite remember what it was. Let me go back to the World of Warcraft thing and see if it's on here. Let's go back to their news. Was it something on here? News. As long as we leave tomorrow with answers and not more questions. That's a good point, MDS. Let's have something to look forward to, some positive stuff to look forward to. Oh, they're having, this isn't a big thing, but they're having basically like an MDI style thing for house decorating, so that'll be pretty cool. Whatever it was is not on here. Whatever, there was one more thing I was going to talk about, but I can't quite think of it. If it comes to me while I'm playing, of course, we can always talk about it. And obviously, you guys can ask questions about and talk about whatever the heck you guys want as well. Let's head out to get this pre-expansion thing going. I need to go to Stormwind. My son, I'm also probably right before I get started, I'm probably going to go, I'll probably go to the bathroom real quick, and I'm also going to help my son. He's learning how to do some chores around the house so he can get like a little bit of an allowance or something. So I'm helping him learn how to do laundry at the moment. So I'll probably help him one more time. We need to go meet Magister on break. Yeah, the houses are incredible. I can't do what they do, man. They just see in a different way than I do. I'm actually pretty artistic when it comes to like music, I would say. I'm pretty artistic when it comes to like music, and I'm pretty artistic. I'm like decent at drawing and stuff like that too. but I'm not good. I can't do the spatial stuff that they're doing with these houses. I just don't have that in me. Give that man a shovel. Yeah. He helped me. He helped me shovel the snow. Oh, did I even talk about that? I didn't even talk about that. Holy crap! I should talk about all that snow too. I think I, yeah, it was on Sunday we got the snow. So yeah, I probably didn't even fully talk about it. But yeah, my son, he helped me shovel, and he's helped me before, but he's old enough now to where he like retained the information better, and so I think he's now at a point where he could do it by himself if he really had to. So I was very proud of him. He did most of the sidewalk by himself. Well, okay, he did like half the sidewalk, but he helped a little bit with the driveway. All right, we have to go to Twilight Highlands. He's gonna open up a portal or something. Yeah, let's take this portal. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna help him get the load of laundry going or whatever, and then we'll be back to do this event here. So I'm gonna take a look around, and I'm gonna really try to see everything that's going on here instead of rushing through it. One nice thing about not doing stuff on the day of it and like feeling like you need to rush is like I feel so unrushed that I'm like, okay, I can actually read the quest text and stuff like that. So we'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we the word event is doing some heavy lifting for Blizz. Okay, yeah, I agree. So here's an honest question though, to anybody, right? What what pre-patch event was like this big thing? That's what I don't understand. The Legion one, I remember being good, but people complained about the Legion one too. Like, what pre-patch event was like really good? Blade disguise and infiltrate the Twilight's Blade. Twilight's Blade are a collection of fools. How do you stay a while and listen? We may have removed the cult's presence from Ogremar and Stormwind, but their numbers still grow. This is a staging ground. Eretor told me of a larger force being assembled by Xal'atath. The Twilight's Blade seems a lesser threat by comparison. Approaching void magic is a threat, Umbrick. Have your own mistakes and misadventures done nothing to teach you that? Coming around has proven to me that the opposite. The void can be harnessed for good, and its wielders left in control of their minds. If you want to speak of mistakes, look to your own magisters. How many times has their pursuit of power nearly led to ruin? I guess it is voice acted. I couldn't really hear it, but there's audio.
Research has saved our world countless times. You're merely too stubborn to acknowledge it. Enough!
Like everything else you do, this plan to infiltrate the cult is foolhardy and dangerous. It had better work, Umbrick.
Oh, it will, Ramath. The question is whether or not you'll admit it when it does.
Ooh, sassy. Okay. Scourge, Wrath, Lich King. Yeah, that was the only one that was fun. So, and we already mentioned this a little bit, but so it was probably server dependent, right? What server you were on. But for me, I didn't get to do the Scourge event. The stability was so bad during the Wrath Lich King Scourge event that I didn't even get to do it. And I played World of Warcraft a ton back then. Like, that was before I became more hardcore player. Like at the end of Legion, I played a ton at the end of BC and the beginning of Wrath Lich King, and I couldn't even do the pre-patch event. So it really depended on what server you're on if that's good, right? We had both faction leaders die in BFA pre-patch in the WoW community, talking like never before. No, I said the Legion one's good, but I just said that I saw other people complaining about it. I like the Legion one was way better for me than Wrath because I didn't get to do Wrath. By the time the server instability was, not bad, all the hype was already gone. And like it was like days in and nobody cared anymore. For me, on my server. Right? But I mean, obviously people who got to do it say it was really good. But I agree. I thought the Legion one was really good. But everyone was complaining about it back then. Portal to Stormwind, Portal to Dornagal. I heard there's like a bug with the Dornagal portal, so I'm not going to stand over there. Alright, we got a Quartermaster here. Here's the decor stuff. Oh, I kind of like this mount at least. Alright, let's turn the volume back down a little bit. For me personally, the Legion one was the best. Bug or intended fun from Blizz. Yeah, I have no idea. It's kind of interesting either way. It's probably a bug, but all right, let's go get our cultist robes here. See, I feel like that's a little too loud. Maybe I'm crazy. Effects, maybe? I think both Legion and BFA were only epic pre-patch events for me. I didn't play Wrath at the time. Yeah, my larger point is just that what people are saying is, oh, pre-patch used to be so amazing, and now this one's not good. And I'm just like, for me, it was pretty much just Legion that was pretty good. Everyone has can have different opinions, of course, but okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, collect a cow. So that's what, 2 of 10 expansions, yeah, and like let's give them credit for Wrath. Like, oh, you didn't play Wrath, so you're just counting the ones that you did. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying. Mario is like these events are not known to be incredible, and so I think there's like this weird bar set that doesn't exist. Like, there's basically a bar that shouldn't exist that's set. Uh-oh. I need a tabard. Tabardo. You hardly seem prepared to serve Zaltaf. We shall fix that. It takes more than blistering desperation for the apocalypse to be part of the cult of Twilight. We're Zaltaf's Twilight's blade. Our purpose is greater than it's ever been before, and thus, we must become our strongest allies. Go and train with my associates in the field. Educate yourself on our rituals and rhetoric. Only then will I allow you to go through the initiation ceremony. Train to become a Twilight's blade cultist. BFA led to the burning of the tree, and that's what I mean by I got the community mortgage. Oh, yeah. That's true. But that... So... A lot of people took that negatively, right? There's people that are still complaining about that now. But I do agree it got the community engaged. But, like, the Night Elf, the people who, like, cosplay as Night Elves IRL, like, they were not happy about that. They're still not happy about it. So I'm supposed to, like... Okay, I just exploded a bunch of critters. What do I do with these? Okay, so I can challenge them to a sparring match. Wait, what's this book? Oh, I'm supposed to read it. Muldoon had great power before he met Xalatath, but with her strength he has ascended. He leads the Twice Blade to greatness. Every act draws her eye to his devotion. She notices every word. May all follow in his footsteps as we cause oblivion and transformation together. I think so. Here's what I think is a super true thing, right? There are people who love World of Warcraft and play it all the time, and they want something important to do all the time. And so when they have a pre-patch event, they want it to be this epically long quest line. They want the rewards to be sick. They want there to be no bugs. They want there to be tons of stuff to do. They basically want an expansion for every single patch. It's what it feels like to me. But, like, that's just not feasible. That's just what it feels like to me. But as someone who doesn't play, like, I play a lot of World of Warcraft, right? But I'm comparing myself against the people who play constantly. Like, for me, it's kind of fine. Like, do I wish there was a little bit more? Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more quest line, especially. But I'm not expecting, like, in a whole... Like, I don't want... Oh, there's a special dungeon for this, and there's 25 new other things, and, like, I'm just not expecting that for every single little patch or whatever. First, Xalatath is to be in worship in every action. Second, herald the end of Azeroth with every breath, so all may find her. Third, seek deep knowledge and grasp onto dark powers as you find them or they find you. Fourth, delight in agony, as you have the opportunity to cause it. Fifth, fight to maintain your station with every ounce of your being. Sixth, protect the image of the blade by never using the name of the hammer. Twilight's hammer? The list continues for multiple pages. I feel like I should have just read all these books. Maybe that was all the books. That might have been... I didn't read the first book, but I clicked it. I don't see any more books. Let's just click this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, boss. Excellent. You have the bearing of a true acolyte of the Twilight's Blade. Having completed your training, you have earned full membership with the Twilight's Blade. Harold Tongue pauses a moment, appearing self-satisfied. As a member of the cult, you will now join the fellow acolytes in an initiation ceremony. They are in the basement of the building receiving instructions from the great leader Mordoon. Allow his words to fill you with zeal for the cause. The end is near. Sabotage the ritual. Alright. Ugh. I'm gonna sabotage you. Let me collect these shadow crystals here. I don't have auto loot on. Oh, let me just stand on this chair over here. Don't mind me. Don't look over here. Oh. Wow, I just assassinated you guys. My bad. Okay. Mordoon and his Twilight's Blade cultists are directly supporting the Harbinger's dark designs for our world, and that is all we need to know. Kill as many as you can, and meet us back in the base of operations. I can kill a lot. The cult and its leaders must be eliminated. Kill Gel Harrowtongue and 12 Twilight's Blade cultists, and I get some tabard. Tabardo. We also get resonance crystals. That's a blast from the past. Oh wait, resonance crystals are the war with that. Never mind. I was thinking it was like Dragonflight. All right, Gel. What are you doing? Alright. Well, we still got Black Drakes here too? Are they helping them? The heck's going on? So, what I would love to see is Twilight Highlands completely freaking restored to a dwarven freaking zone. Let this be a starting zone for dwarves. So you can either start in the Dumuro, or you can start here. Like an option. That would be sick. That's way too much dwarf love, I think, than we'll ever get, but I would love that, to remake this into like a starting zone. And then from here, like, it sends you to the hinterlands. Oh, that would be so sick. Twilight Highlands to hinterlands. Oh, man. That would hit. Fire shots. Dude, I've been watching for a long time. What's up, man? Thank you. Dunwall Town Square. Man, I love this place. Not Dunwall Town Square, just the zone in general. Massive turkey leg. Need that for Thanksgiving. Alright, we gotta go back here. Fairness was Alatat is clear. Good work. Now we take them down. Definitely not a cultist in the tabard. Tabardo. So now we have like a daily thing or a weekly thing or something. The remnants of the Twilight's hammer are reforming under a new banner, crawling from their holes to pledge allegiance to the Twilight's blade and their new mistress Zalatath. We cannot allow this to occur. Stamp them out. The only mercy those who tamper with the void deserve is a swift death. Rometh looks pointedly at Magister Umbrick as he says this. That's actually funny. Oh. We do not know where they intend to stray, but we do know they aim to summon more to their cause. Destroy the Twilight's blade before they complete their rituals. We must not let a single champion of the void remain. Weekly quest. Cool Zone, my favorite all time was the Barons because of how big it was and all the quests worked well together. Yeah, I mean, I think the Barons works well together, and I think a lot of Horde just had such good times there in general. For me, the one that works really, really well together was probably Duskwood for Alliance. Duskwood is kind of like the Barons for Alliance. Not necessarily the same level. Some people might say Westfall as well. But just in general, the Westfall, Duskwood, Redridge, like continuations were all really good. So if you want to talk about that, that's really classic. I just like this zone because it's beautiful, and it first brought the the Hill Dwarves back into the fold. All right, so I need to go do world quests, and apparently rares spawn or something. I'm supposed to do that, but I don't know when they spawn or where they spawn. Hopefully, maybe they pop up or something. This raid was sick, by the way. So in Cataclysm, I raided with real life friends, and we had so much fun doing these beginning raids in Cataclysm. This raid was absolutely sick. I mean, MDS was probably just doing this recently, but I love this raid. I was raid leading, playing with IRL friends. It was good times. Every 10 minutes they show up on the map. All right, thank you, MDS. All right, so I need to just free elementals, apparently. What are you doing here? Kneecap, is that you? Please free me. I don't know how. I'd love to free you. You're not an elemental. I can only free elementals. I'm sorry, big guy. I don't think I can free you. What the heck are these elementals I'm supposed to be freeing? Adamantis. Thanks, fire shots. Where is these elementals? Alright, here we go. I hate swimming for class. At least you can hold your breath longer than classic. Countess Pharrell. I've never even seen this here. Unless maybe there is a quest for it, but I don't know. Back in the day. I don't remember seeing it. No fire shots. I'm a very happily married guy to my wife. Let me see what this guy does. Countess Pharrell. The Twilight's Hammer invaded the once pristine waters and surrounding lands a short time ago. They polluted my lock, have them gone, so I may purify it once more. That's kind of cool. I wonder if there's gonna be like elemental. Oh, a rare spawn. If there's gonna be like an elemental factor in Midnight. Kind of how Cataclysm did. Let's see if we can get here in time. Nope, it's already dead. Oh no. So these people are just killing these things quick. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. Is it still here? Okay. I mean, this is crazy. Okay. And then I get a plate thing. So is it always going to be plate then? So I'd have to send that to like my DK or something probably. Fair enough. Would you like to chat in my private Discord later? Just got for. Okay. Fire shots. Nothing inappropriate here. Okay. No, and then also nothing inappropriate. I'll be the one time I say it. Void Tears disrupted. Ooh, do I get to... Is this like a flying one? Okay, that's cool. 4, 5, 6. I promise I'll eventually stop being dead, but I just think that Legion BFA Blizzard would deliver better pre-patch events. I don't know. I've liked this one so far, but I'm guessing it's just gonna be really short and like is my guess. Like it's gonna feel bad once I'm done. To drop the gear you can wear. Okay, so I do want to do it on my alts then. Community guilds talking. All right, dude. I was being kind, but now you got to get banned. Let's just put everything on here. Hide block user. There you go. You're gone. Yeah, it definitely gets people talking for sure, but I don't know. I just haven't done it yet, right? So maybe I'm going to think it's bad, but so far I think it's fine. So I'm definitely going to swap over to my alts then. I'll send the plate gear that I get to my Death Knight, but then I'm probably going to play on my alts. What eye level is the gear? 121. That's probably better for a lot of my characters. Ah, right. So yesterday, what you were supposed to do is get gear and send it to your alts, and now you should play your alts, essentially. I saw somebody mention that. I think it was Tali. Champion 121. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go through and do everything on my main here, and then we'll probably swap to alts and get them geared up. Get them ready for midnight. You know? I mean, that's what I like to do on pre-patches. I was driving for a second here. I thought I was the one getting banned. Oh no, Mario. Just somebody being perverted again. They're blocked from the channel now. I think you have to farm on your alts if you want the crest to upgrade the gear. Oh yeah, to actually upgrade the gear. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch over. I just want to do everything on my main character first. I love doing everything on my main character. So I'll have another rare in like 3 minutes or so. Yeah, that's what I've always done personally on pre-patches, gearing up alts. I guess it could be cool to have, like, if we want to really think about it, it could be cool to have a pre-patch event to where you actually could get like gear for your main too. Like maybe you have all this stuff, but then there's like a really hard world boss or something. It couldn't be a world boss though. It'd have to be like an instance world boss. So like there's like a portal, a Twilight portal somewhere, and like you can go into it with a raid group and do like a solo boss raid or something that can give you like a really cool trinket or something. Like that could be cool. I can send the badges that I get to my alt. Based on what MDS is telling me here. I'll send that. Probably to my DK, but I need to check my warrior to see what his item level is. I played my warrior a little bit more. Oh, I need to slay forces as well. My bad. So I finish this world quest, and then all I have to do is farm rares, essentially. I mean, I can see why that's kind of lame. I don't have any low-level tunes. That's my problem. I've been playing this game too long. What's this guy? Is this the rare spawn? What? Hold on, what's this big old guy? Oh wow, he's gonna kill me. Oh wow, yeah. What is going on with this guy? I need to get... Okay, we're gonna leave you. Don't kill me. I need to go to this rare spawn. Why is there like this boss here? Does he do anything cool? Has anyone killed this guy? Let's go over to this rare spawn. PvP doing that class accidentally in Alliance Town. Yeah, that could be cool too. World PvP during this could be possibly cool. I sold all my PvP gear because it was only green, but that could be cool. Alright. Why do these things not have nameplates? I thought I have that on. Maybe not. We're all feared. The largest psychic scream of all time. Alright, no gear from that one. I need to figure out why my nameplates aren't on. Always show nameplates. Enemy. Why was that off? Is this similar to the Radiant Song event in the War Within? If it's like the Radiant Echoes, no. I don't remember what the War Within pre-patch was, to be completely honest. If that's what if that's what you're mentioning. Hey Seth. I would say this is it's pretty bare bones. This is a every 10 minutes you kill a rare and then you get gear for your alts. What do we get for the weekly quest? I can transfer the badges, so that's fine. I'll finish these quests and we'll swap over to an alt, so at least I get upgrades as I do this. These people already have the mount? Yeah. They already got everything. Oh, the tic-tac-toe game. I was kind of looking for that, but I didn't see it in the camp. I should go do that. I heard you had to do it like 50 times. Let me try to find it. I was looking for it, but then I just completely forgot about it. Must be this, I guess. Okay. Oh, I just lost to the computer. I'm not paying attention. um. Well, nobody can win. Why am I losing to the computer? This is so embarrassing. Oh, man. Hmm. There. Yeah, I have to actually think about it, I guess. Well, if they do that every time, then I guess it'll be easy. Nope. They switched up their tactic. No. The middle's a good blocking point. Yeah, there's nothing really great to play here. Oh, there we go. They just screwed up again. Mario's rooting for the computer gets me, man. Alright, then we go here, here, here. Okay. I just had to use my brain a little bit instead of YOLOing it, I guess. Now I already forget what to do for this one. I think we go here. Oh no. This one's gonna be a draw. I screwed up. Oh, I didn't even bother blocking them. Ugh. There we go. think that... Is that respawning yet? No. Well, they just let me win that time. That's weird. Okay, so that's a good move there. Let's go there. There. So sometimes they just let you win. You just have to pay attention. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. And here. 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 Oh, we gotta draw one here. It's gonna be another draw. Darn it. So when he goes there, I can't go center. There. Oh wait, I think they're doing a respawn. Did I miss it? No. Back to tic-tac-toe.
What would you ask of me? Respect our custom.
Alliance. Boom, boom, boom. And then if you go center, I need to go... These are my win conditions. kind of just a good block. That's the block. The daily quests seem to be weekly. They didn't show up in the next day, and they don't show up in my alt, so maybe account wide and weekly. Yeah, I heard that too. If that's the case, that's disappointing. They should definitely be daily. That would be a really good criticism, Joe. In my opinion, if they're weekly, that's kind of lame. But now I have to block that. That's the block position. He let me win. Warbound and weekly. It should be daily, man. There's not much to do. I'll say that's probably the biggest problem is there's just not much to do. So now it totally makes sense why people who play the game a lot would be unhappy. There's just not a lot to do. Have I not won 50 yet? The world class only give badges on first team, do them on. Alts only get crystals. Okay. That's lame too. So it's definitely not very alt friendly. Let's go here. Just let me win, okay. I feel like I have 150. There's the block. Let me just get a tie on this one. Oh, they let me win for some reason. Thank you. Well, you know, WoW players, it will grant all their words in a few days. Then the event is supposed to last till March. Yeah, but to be fair, like if you can get everything done in one day, like pretty easily, I guess all the rewards would be hard to get in a day. I won't really know until I get on my alts and be like, okay, can I actually get gear doing this? Actually, got to draw unless they let me win. The War Within Prepatch could keep you busy every day, every hour if you wanted. It felt more lively than this one. I don't remember the War Within Prepatch, but that's just on me for not remembering it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. Alright, we got another rare coming. How have I not 150? What's the achievement for this? I gotta be close. Oh, there's a tree. Tic-tac-toe? No. The target is obscured. Northern Prepatch had one of the zones active each hour, and you killed those blue gold trans. Oh yeah, you know what? I remember that one now. So like you had like Hogger and a bunch of the bosses from the past. You are right, Joe. There was always something to do. Some male boots. Yeah, I remember that now, Joe. You had like it would be like Hogger, Ragnaros, like these different bosses from the past. Yeah, so this one is worse than that in my opinion. It's like there's less to do at least. There we go. Crunching for cultists. So yeah, the fact that there's nothing to do right now is kind of like, eh. I don't know what you would need it to be. Like you wouldn't want it to just be constantly rares either. But like there should be like maybe since it's in this, maybe you make Grim Batol like you do it on you do Grim Batol or something and it can drop stuff. I don't know. Maybe Bastion of Twilight. Maybe there's special mining nodes and stuff to do here. But yeah, I definitely think this is a little bare bones. I'm willing to say that. Oh yeah, we can get the decor as well. Let's just get the mount, I guess, for now. I feel like the criticism of the War Within one was people were saying like, "Oh, I'm just running around constantly, never stopping," and then, so they're probably like, "Okay, well, we'll make it so you have time to stop," but then it's like kind of missing the actual point, I think. I'll probably try to do Galliwix and Dementius again this week. At least attempt it. Let me see something. All right, let's try this. I think this is gonna go horribly bad though, so I don't know if we'll be able to do this. Where in Warcraft? I think I know where this is. I think I do know where this is, but let's see. Where am I thinking of? Up here. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's like around here. Oh yeah, look how close I was there. I'm a nerd. Next round. Whew, some of these are gonna be hard, especially if they're like horde areas. Okay, so this is Barrens, but I don't know where in the Barrens it is. There's 2 Alliance camps, so it's like, which one is it? The mountains to the north, and the base is on top of it. So it'd probably be the one over here. Review location. There's no walls or anything. It's a mountain with banners and stuff on it. Maybe it is the other place. There's walls everywhere here. Maybe here? There's no walls. I still think it's this one up here. There's not another one, right? No. Let's make a guess. Maybe here? I think I'm gonna be a little off. Oh, wow. I didn't know there's another area up here. Goodness gracious. Oh, I definitely know this place. Speaking of classic. Acres by the Bundle. I know this place really well. Right here. There we go. That one's easy. Okay, we're in Hellfire Peninsula. I don't know which one this is. It's the one with the flags in the middle. We need to go to... How do we get to Draenor? Wait. Oh, I have to click on it, maybe. Ah, here we go. So it's the one with the flag in the middle of it. It's like broken. Ooh, so which one is it though? Review location. Ooh, I don't know which one it is. The one on the horde side? So you think it's this one? All right. Yep, you're right, MDS. Oh, hold on. We have to. We have a rare coming in. Wait, I guess I should hop on my alt now. Actually, I'll do one more, then hop to an alt. Archbishop Benedictus. I thought he was already dead. Interesting. Alright, let's send this stuff off. Let's see. Send. Oops. Send that. Alright, so 121. We need better. We need to have gear less than that. Gear another paladin. Yeah, he's only 91 eye level, so he's a good one to do it on. And Death Knights are sick in Midnight. I assume I can just go to the event now. Yeah. And so those just give resonance crystals like MDS says. I need to probably turn my war mode off on this character. I also need to get talents. On the bright side, with the Northrend 50% faction buff, getting the Kaloik fishing pole, it was easy to get this week if you don't already have it. Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I have that on my warrior, the Kaloik fishing pole. I was just finished questing here yesterday on my mage. I heard they said basically they're gonna try to start rebuilding like old world stuff like occasionally if the player base likes it. So like if the specific thing I saw is if people like the new Silver Moon City, they might like update Stormwind, Orgrimmar, and other cities as well and other zones like randomly. I would love that. I know that's not everybody's main concern, but I personally would love it. So there's no point in me doing these world quests, which sucks. Need to go to like a central hub or something. Alright. We have a couple minutes to do a couple more guesses here. Alright, this is... Ooh, where is this? This looks like... We gotta be in Tier Guard Sound, but I don't know where. Ugh. Let me look around real quick. That's rough, yeah. Wait, why can I not scroll out or anything? Oh. How do I... It's like bugged or something. Probably because I just left it sitting there. Pre-patches are pre-patches. I had fun with Wrath. A lot of people are saying that, Nardo, so I really wish I would have got to play Wrath's pre-patch. So, what I was telling people earlier in the stream, Nardo, is that on my server, there was such bad instability for the first few days of the pre-patch that I didn't even end up doing it. So I'd never have done the Wrath pre-patch. I didn't do it when Wrath Classic, and I didn't do it originally because it was so unstable. We're at the entrance of Blackrock Mountain, maybe? Or is that the top area? I can't tell. I think it's Blackrock Mountain, though. South side, maybe? I guess it would be north side. I think it'd be here. Unless it's up there, but I think it's like right here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Apparently it resets if you like leave it sit AFK too long. I have no idea where this is at. I'm not gonna lie. There's a meeting stone, so is this outside Dire Mall? I never did Dire Mall in Classic. Oh, we got something going on here. So what do we do here? Oh, I need to... we need to get some talents as well for our Death Knight. I heard Unholy's the fun thing, maybe, so... Let's just go to Wowhead. I should probably at least, like, hit something. Classes, Unholy... Prepatch, Delves Open World, Copy Talents. Alright, we'll have to set up our talents after this. I literally don't have anything set up. The spell effects are fine when it's like just me, but when there's this many, it's like loud. Nedrin the Eye Gorger. I'm gonna die. Alright. Gloves? Leather gloves. Alright. What was the Wrath Prepatch event? I was playing at the time, but my memory fails me. It was the Scourge came in or whatever, and I remember the actual night. Like you literally like you saw it like you saw like them. We were standing at the Stormwind Harbor or whatever, and we saw like the sky change and stuff like that. It was cool, but then like I lagged out, and I never actually got to do like the event. The server instability was so bad on my server at least. A lot of people got to play it apparently, but it was just something to do with the Scourge. I think like Naxxramas was back in the sky or something like that too. I can't remember exactly. Or like a similar things were in the sky. I'm sure somebody here knows. This is, I think, I'm just gonna say it's Dire Maul, I guess. Wherever the summoning stone is at. Which I don't know where the summoning stone's at for Dire Maul. Ooh, that's rough. I don't know where it would be. Oh, it's outside. I should have known that. Yeah, ziggurats. Yeah, I remember those. Are we in Ashenvale? I have no idea where in Ashenvale this is, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's Ashenvale. I might be better off with retail. Oh, sure. You look like you'd be somewhere right around here. Oh, up there. Zombie Plague, a new guitar from Vampire and Kara. I remember that. I remember the Kara thing. I remember the Kara thing. I do remember that. This is Lock Modan, but I don't know where. I can get the zone really easy. I just don't necessarily know where on the zone. Oh, I got that one. No idea. It's Dark Shore. No idea where. Could literally be anywhere. Boo. Oh, where's this? It's got to be Ungoro, maybe? I'm not sure, actually. I'm just going to guess, because whatever. Oh, wrong area. It's over here. Darn it. This is Ajara, but again, I have no idea where. That's the problem. I can't tell exactly. I haven't done enough quests in some of these areas. Um, oh, it was not Ashara, by the way. It was Blood Mist Isle. I thought I was in Classic. That's deceptive. I thought I was in Classic. A Horde base. Oh, goodness. What Horde base is this? Is this Twilight Highlands? This might be Twilight Highlands. Yeah. I thought it was just Classic Nardo, but apparently not. Because I just had Blood Missile. This is... See, I don't know which one it is specifically. I don't know if this is in Eastern Plaguelands. Or if this is... Darn, I don't know exactly which one this is. I think it's in Eastern Plaguelands, but I'm not sure. Yep, there we go. I got it right. Corn's Crossing. This is in Frostfire Ridge, but this is not Classic. And I don't know much about Frostfire Ridge. Somewhere in here, but I don't know where. I didn't do the quest here. Yeah, whatever. Can you link me a fun fact? Yeah, as long as it's fine to open up, I don't care. Hold on, I might have missed something here. The voice of the eclipse has emerged from the... I think I missed the big elite, but oh well. Well, I know where this is. This is in Desolus. Where exactly, I'm not sure, but it's somewhere over here. Review location. Kind of close to the grass. Maybe like right there. Good enough, I guess. Oh, it's farther away. This is in Ghostlands, I guess. Study by anti-terrorism units. Yeah, that would be interesting, I guess. I think it's up here. But again, I just don't know where. I never did anything in Ghostlands. A little off. I could just, I guess, in the middle because it was more likely to hit. Oh, this is Howling Fjord. We got a bridge there. That's kind of a clue. What bridge was that? Not that bridge, I don't think. There's a lot of bridges here. Is it Howling Fjord? We're like on a lowland and there's a big canyon. Maybe it's not Howling Fjord. I feel like it's over here, but I don't know where that bridge is that they're seeing. Ugh. Is it Grizzly Hills? No. It's got to be here somewhere. I just don't know where. Darn. We can't see anything like that in the picture. Hold on, we gotta do a rare. You can't link the article you found. Well, what's it at? What is it? I can maybe just Google it. Leather shoulders. The debuffs to be giving people willingly or not from Zolfrak and Wrath Prepatch were studied by people looking into terrorism at one time. Dang. Make guess. I'm just gonna pick somewhere in the fjord. I don't know exactly where this is, unfortunately. Down here. I don't know. Oh, I was close. I was almost in it. The 2005 corrective blood incident World was famously studied. Oh, this is what he's talking about. Researchers and public health officials, including connections to the Centers of Disease Control. I actually did know about that, Mario. I actually did know about that. It was a big thing they talked about back then. It's just off, man. Ooh, this is up in Alteric Mountains. I can't zoom in anymore, but I think it's up here. Right there.
Present dogs are done if you're gonna stream.
Alright. Thank you. Yeah, Mario, I actually did know about that. It was talked about a lot, like when it was first happening. It was what people were talking about in trade chat and stuff all the time. Oh goodness, this is Mr. Pandaria, and I do not know Mr. Pandaria very well. I thought it was in Classic, by the way. How do we? Maybe we can just go play Classic. Oh, but when I go to Classic, it always sends me to Ashenvale and stuff. This is Darkshore, but ugh, it's down here somewhere. Yeah, it's close. Oh, this is the water elementals and Stranglethorn. Right here. They also used WoW's auction house and EVE Online as economic studies. This is Nat Peggle. I don't know exactly where he is, but maybe I can guess it from the picture. He's down here somewhere. Ooh, I almost was out of it. Next round. Oh, this is the Torrent starting zone, but where in the Torrent starting zone? I have no idea. Or is it in? Is this part of Badlands or not Badlands? Barrens. I think it's in here, but I just don't know where. There's a bunch of mines here. I don't know which one it is. It's probably over here. There's like a dwarf one, so it can't be that one. I'm just not sure which one it is. We'll guess this one. Oh, look at that guess. That's amazing. Never even played Horde, hardly. I've maybe been to this cave one time ever. Dang, that was a good guess. Okay, we got plague lands. Eastern plague lands, I believe. And I believe they're in here. They're either in here or up here. Ooh. I think. I don't know which one it's going to be, guys, so we'll guess in here. It could be there. It could be up here, too, technically. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was... Oh my gosh. It's this place in Desolus. No. That's terrible. I've only been there a couple times, too, to be fair. Ooh. Which mine entrance is this? Dang. This looks like the one in Elwyn, but I don't think it is. The trees there don't make sense. So it can't be. Is it the mine in South Shore? Or no, is this in the undead area? This is the undead area. I just don't know where it is. Oh. Where is that place? Here? Is that that's not a mine. Where's the mine at that I'm thinking of? Ooh, no. There's a mine somewhere. Yeah, it's either the Forsaken starting zone or it's here. I think it's here. But I just don't know where the mine is. I can't really tell on the map. It might be here. Oh, I was way off. Oh, I wasn't way off. It's just up here. No. I just didn't know where the mine was at. This, I have no idea. It's Ashenvale. But where in Ashenvale, I couldn't tell you. Where in Ashenvale would that be? A dilapidated area. I don't know. I never do the quests here. I don't know, man. I'll guess here. It's probably in the top right, but no, it doesn't even show me. Darn. We're probably going to have another rare here in a second. The long ride up the hill. Let's see what you're talking about. Ashenvale. Between Middle and Zormstrand. Oh, maybe up here is where it was. Is that my PvP nights? Oh, sorry, man. This is just an alt. Yep. Twilight's Blade begins summon more focus. Between the pet and middle flight path. Let me pull it back up. Oh, hold on, I'm getting killed. I still need to do my dang talent points as well. Oh, so I was close on my guess then. Because I guessed right down here. I would be close. What's his name? Gustavon, Herald of the End. Ooh, did we get a weapon? Two-handed weapon. Heck yeah. Alright, let's do these talents now. Alright. What's... Unholy... Talents, import, open world. I have no idea how to play, but we have a pet bar, apparently. So can I put that on my bar? Okay, he's that. I don't need that. Rider of the Apocalypse. Epidemic, apparently. Festering Strike. I have no idea what to do. I'll just press random buttons. Okay. We do have Wraith Walk. Alright. Be right back. I'll be back before the next rare spawns here in 5 minutes. Be right back. Hey guys, so I have some bad news. My boiler actually is off right now, so I gotta go down there and fix that. So unfortunately, we're ending the stream super early today. This is obviously super important. It's 5 degrees outside, so I'm about to go get really, really dirty and clean out my boiler again because it's rolling out once again. So that's what I'm gonna be doing the rest of the night. I'm really sorry for having to end stream early. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some of this, and we'll also maybe try to do like Gallywix and Demencius again. So again, I'm really sorry, guys. Thank you guys for coming out, though. It was a great stream for while it lasted. Hey, Saf, Absolute, Nardo, Robertson, Joe, Mario, MDS. Thank you guys so much. I got to go work on this, though. So I'll hopefully see you tomorrow with good news. See you guys. Thanks, Mario. Thank you, MDS.